card, guys. After a quick early errand, I noticed the weather is really good. As you guys can see in the video, it's a little bit sunny. No clouds, clear weather. Wow. I noticed the weather is really good, so let's have a quick tour of our off-grid solar system. So let's check it out. I saw some wild rabbit poop in here. They're all going down there. I notice the plants there are getting eaten by those critters. So let's see the system, how much it's making. There you go. So right now it's making 0.12 amps, 0.14. It looks small right now because it's not used. We're not using the electricity. But once let's check. Let's see how it's making when you're using it. Let's turn it on. So there's a light there. Right away will tell you that he's gonna compensate of what you're using in real time. So if you turn it on, if you turn the inverter here, right there, which we're gonna talk about later. So right here you're making around 2 average, 1.82 amps. Right now we're on 100% full charge batteries, and it's on 100%, so 14.2 volts. Let's go on the main menu of this. So right there it says float. Can you see it? 12 volts and it's flooded. Floating means the battery is full already. The system recognizes that it doesn't need to put more energy on it, so it floats. That means all electricity that's coming from the solar now is really not in use. So it's just collecting electricity, but we're not using it right now because we don't have something here to put for the use of that excess electricity. So next to that is the panel. You see the panel is right now it's collecting 21.2 volts, 1.8 amps, 100% battery. Right now it's 14.3, and it says here it's a connection direct to the charge controller. It says if you connect here direct, you put something there for a load or an output for the excess electricity, you can use it. Next that's what we used right now. So 2 degrees, no error, and that's all about this charge controller. This is by the way, this is the Renony Rover Lite. It's a 20 amps MPPT charge controller. It's a very smart charge controller. Since I use it, I don't have a problem with it. I don't have any short electrical needs on my hydroponic garden. But before this, I used the PWM, which is the pulse width modulation. It's really not good. So that's why I replaced it with the MPPT charge controller. MPPT means maximum power point tracking. So it's really smart technology that tracks the usage of your electricity. It only means that if you use enough electricity, it will also replenish it faster compared to other charge controller. So that's how it is. So, and right here I put a monitor for my battery and the usage of electricity, so I can see if it's lacking electricity already or energy. I have the protection for my battery and system in case of short circuit. It automatically turn off or disconnect once it senses short circuit. That's a kill switch here, safety kill switch. If I turn it off, it kills all the power from the batteries. So now when it comes to batteries, I'm using a 12-volt marine batteries. These are the deep cycle marine batteries. You can purchase it in a hardware store, or in my case, I purchased this in Walmart. This is it's a cheap battery, but if you really know how to use it, it will last long. This battery has a capacity of 105 amp hour. So in my case, it's only 12-volt system, so if I put it in parallel, it will double the amps, but still the voltage is still the same. So in the system I have 210 amp hour. I can use that in my hydroponic garden, and without using a power from electricity from the house. So that's how I do it. I wired it in parallel, connected to my digital inverter. Now this inverter has a capacity of 1500. It's a little bit small capacity, but it serves its purpose for my system right now. So when I plugged in this timer, which is the timer also has a outlet for the two pumps for my hydroponic garden, it will give you a 15 minutes interval. So it will turn off. Let's turn this off. It will turn on and turn off every 15 minutes. You just put in the plug. This plug is also used to power this LED. I have an LED lamp here. I also made this one. It's a 12-volt, but I use a transformer for that. So it's also connected here. I'm gonna turn it on. Let's see if we can turn it on. The switch also turns on there, and there you go, it turns on. This is my light here in my cabana, so if I want something here, I just turn that on and that's it. I have light free. Okay, and this plug also is used for those lights over there in my pergola. So if I want to stay longer outdoor, I want to stay longer during summer in my backyard, I use that light that is plugged in the system, and I can use it however I want because it's free. Alright, so that's a quick that's our quick rundown of the solar system that we're using on our hydroponic garden off-grid. Just to show you guys the lights that I'm telling you earlier, these are the light bulbs that are being lit at night when I need the lights in this pergola, when we gather here during summer and we want to stay late. The power is coming from that solar panel. As you guys can see, that's a long wire, a lot of bulbs. I think one bulb is using 1 watts each bulb. I think I have 24 bulbs in there in total. So if you guys like the content today, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to visit my channel, The Modern Farmer, on my webpage, Facebook, and see you on the next video. Good day.